Good evening, THL. It's Sunday. You know that someone's gonna duel. Because that's what a showdown is. Right, Ted?
Sure.
Sure? Alright.
Sure.
So, join with me tonight is the Big Ted, becoming a staple on Sunday Showdown again. How are you doing tonight?
Yep. Locked in my house, going a little stir crazy, but let's do this.
Yeah. And then, joined with us is our third caster tonight, RonMexico. How's it doing in the Rona of Mexico?
Things are good. Excited to see this meme match here coming forward.
All right. Sage just asked me if I wanted the bands. I always want the bands.
Wait.
Anyways, our matchups tonight. We have SilverTFoxDemon of the Burninators versus
qUAZ?
SilverTFox didn't bring Mage, did he?
No, he's just banning Mage. Oh, you mean Sage's Mage ban?
Yeah.
Just Sage being Sage.
Okay. So that's that's a thing.
Did Sage mess up the ban?
I mess it up on purpose, probably, because that sounds like a Sage thing to do.
Oh, it was intentional.
Oh my
Were you discussing him through the strat here? Okay. And then, sorry. So we have SilverTFoxDemon versus Sage in, I guess, more of a meme match. And then Dusharmo of Good Luck Albatross versus Mayanadon of Dad Legend. This is the 4th of 5 matches, I believe, off the top of my head, in this Good Luck Albatross series versus Dad Legend. The winner of this goes on to face 4th in Inches in the finals of Legacy Series Season 14. So that's exciting as well.
Yeah.
For both these matches, we will have Dad Legend on the bottom, so the Dad Legend players, Mayanadon and Sage. And does anyone have any insight on, I guess, the hero matchup?
I do. I know what they're going to be bringing, but I kind of feel like it's more fun if the audience doesn't know and gets to appreciate the surprise.
Is there 4 Mechathuns involved?
There are 0 Mechathuns.
That's lame.
Well, now you've lost. I'm just gonna step away from my computer. You guys got this cast, right?
I mean, it'd probably be a better cast if you did do that, but
Oh, okay. And let's hop into the action here. If the Hearthstone spectate function ever functions immediately.
honestly, I think I'd be more surprised if it did function.
So we have Priest versus Warrior as our beginning.
Oh boy.
Sage bringing faced Res Priest, I think. Versus
I think he just typed charge into the search bar and clicked on everything that came up.
Yeah, probably. Versus Control Big Warrior from Silver. I think.
Delightful.
Is it called Delightful Warrior? Is that what you guys are calling
Oh,
it?
there's a very special card in this warrior.
Man,
Is it the new legendary?
It is the new legendary.
We saw it in the mulligan.
As you can see,
Yeah,
he's
yeah, I
got
was
a
gonna say, it
few
was in the
somewhat
mulligan.
cheaper spells, and he's got a very expensive spell.
also, I'm kind of curious why Silver didn't play the Battle Rage there. It seemed like it would have gotten some great value.
Is it even something that you can play with no?
The game lets
Thank-
you play it.
Yeah.
You just will play a 2-mana do nothing.
That's fair.
Boom Squad. I think I like the Kobold Lackey here.
I like the Harvest Golem. It's just consistent board pressure.
I guess I like just killing the 2-1.
That's fair.
Honestly, the Kobold is probably a pretty reasonable pick,
Yeah.
especially since he should expect that Sage is going charge priest.
And he
Hey-
takes the Mars Drake, which we were all expecting.
Yeah, that's clearly the correct option there. Although
I mean, to be fair, it is good to pair with like a Warpath.
I feel like that's not good value off of your Warpath, personally.
He honestly might just armor up and pass here.
He might.
I feel like that'd be reasonable.
He's gonna,
Or
I'm a bit confused by that play.
yeah, I am too.
I mean, he
think
does get
is as
to
well.
Warpath twice, so okay. There comes the
Yeah.
oops emote.
There's the oh no, I messed up.
Last turn he could have battle raged and armored up. Just try and find something to do.
Yeah.
Sage here just figuring out what the place is. Also plays around this Warpath really nicely.
Yeah, clearly the plan was Warpath here. And getting that extra card draw in, trying to find the Kael'thas.
Oh, that's
Still no Kael'thas.
okay.
Probably just gonna say yep, Coin Argent
And yep,
Sage.
Sage
will
just
make everything
knows
work.
where the place is.
Yep.
I wonder how many games you can win if you just type in charge and just play every.
I mean, like I was gonna say, this deck might not actually be like horrific. It has some gas to it, and if you just keep punching your opponent,
Oh, it is. It's horrific.
It
We
is.
took it to ladder a little bit. That did not go well.
Okay,
I mean, I
but
was gonna say. Sorry, what were you gonna say, Quaz?
Sage is like rank 3 ladder. I'm sure if you take it to like, say rank 20 ladder, you'd have a lot more
Okay.
success with it.
Okay, I could put a blindfold on and win games at rank 20 ladder. That's not a fair.
Some of the decks that I've seen people play at ranked 20. Very interesting.
Silver's in trouble here, though. Gonna be 7 he's facing. Warpath isn't.
Warpath doesn't even
does
clear
literally
damage.
nothing to the board. But he
Not
isn't
sure about
technically dead.
This is true.
He's very fortunate that Sage did not draw one of his many, many charge cards.
Yeah.
Or
this is a
Reborn.
Scorcher here.
And
think
now
Scorcher
it
Hero
looks
Power
like
has to be the-
this could be the opportunity for Silver to stabilize.
It'd have to
Yeah.
be Scorcher, Hero Power, Shield Slam.
Why shields? Oh, yeah.
Just to kill the
Yeah,
commander.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but it absolutely clears.
Yeah.
And Sage is sitting here in an awkward position with nothing to do
For
in
one
hand.
turn.
Unless he top decks something. He could have top decked the Leroy,
What
and that
the
would have won
hell?
the game. But here comes more face damage.
What the hell am I watching?
I'm in love. Please tell me he runs 2 Shadow Forms.
Oh, he does. He absolutely
Yes.
does.
You know what I'm happy about? We get to see this deck again.
And Silver now needs to slam his own Scorcher.
Come on, let's see.
Interesting.
It's Burninators, I guess. I wouldn't play it because you do have the second Omega. Like if you're doing that, like you'd be looking for or not Leroy, Ziliax here.
You don't need the damage.
No.
You can slam your own Scorcher and get a card. Probably should have led with the card draw instead of doing it as the last thing in the turn, but it winds up being irrelevant anyway.
I believe he is just dead here. based
Here
off
come
of
Chargers.
Math and
To close it out.
Yeah. I mean, what? He would have had to get, like,
The-
Psycho Pump, Bluegill Warrior, Wolf Rider to be alive on 1.
And sadly, Kael'thas Warrior is pretty terrible when you don't draw Kael'thas.
I feel like Kael'thas Warrior is just pretty terrible to begin with.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't
In
think I would
fairness,
put the
that is-
qualifier in there.
A very good point.
I guess it is all about
Honestly,
how
we
you
might see Charge Priest sweep because these are some slow decks on Silver's hand side of things.
Quest Druid? No. What?
But you know what exploits Kael'thas really well is Druid.
Oh. Oh no.
I think I'm sensing a pattern from Silver's lineup here.
Pattern? I have no idea what you're talking about.
So, if you're Sage, do you just like big brain this and say, okay, I'm gonna Shadow Form here?
No, I like Shadow Farming next turn because you still get to use the hero power with it next turn.
Yeah,
That's
you,
fair.
you have the mana to do it.
Mhm.
You get to
It's
take
just
away
more
the
mana.
1 damage that you took, damage your opponent, and have a solid turn 5 setup. Because given the rest of the cards in your hand, there's not really much else you'd do. I'm very surprised Silver didn't Ferocious Howl.
Yeah, looks like
He
might,
looks like he hovered it.
Yeah, he was thinking about it. Might just, wanted to clear it off and save the Rimfire.
And here comes the damage. And Sage is going to be hoping to find that second copy of Shadow Form to start going off with 3 damage hero powers.
I think you have to Ferocious Howl here, right?
Yeah. That's just how Rising Winds.
Rising Winds
Well,
for a
he
card.
probably wants to coin overflow, so he just needs to figure out what doesn't burn him cards.
True. Yeah, so Rising Winds are an Eagle then.
Also does contest minions, which is nice.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, Sage just runs it over here, but whoa, Pace is the place. And that's giving Silver a really nice Moonfire target. Or not. I was
he
gonna
can
say
still Moonfire.
Yeah, no, but I was thinking like Moonfire coin overflow.
And he
Seems
picks
pretty
up the Malagos, which could
Oh,
be very significant.
so it might be
Not
saving
worried
me.
about taking damage with all the armor he has. Just gonna tank
Yeah.
it and pass.
So, alright, so it looks like he might be saving the coins and the innervates for a Mally Wombo combo. So I don't know if he's going to have that luxury of waiting.
Probably not. Oh, and there's the card.
He may have that luxury of waiting.
There's the card.
But I don't think you slam that down on its own. I think you...
Well, no, you're going to double innervate overflow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a strength in... Oh, you really hate to see the strength in numbers.
Do you?
I mean, you really wanted to get that to like you don't want Mally and Ham when play
The
that.
things he wants to get from strength and numbers, honestly, are the things that he's already drawn and or played.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And his hand is so heavy, so he's going to chance it that Sage doesn't have a way to kill this Kael'thas. And unfortunately for Silver, Sage picking up the Leroy. If he does anything other than kill the Kael'thas, he's probably in trouble, since the name of this deck is Kael'thas Druid.
But to be fair, from Silver's point of view, forcing him to use a Leroy to kill your Kael'thas is not bad.
Oh yeah, it also
pretty
pretty
good.
much ruins Sage's win condition here.
Yeah. So I think this is even a win for Silver.
Considering Silver has Malagos in hand and could just coin out Malagos or discount the Malagos with the Dream Petal, which might be the plan instead.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think you feel, I think you feel pretty safe. I think you feel pretty safe coining out the Malagos, just because if your opponent has to play Leroy to clear it, he's not going to clear it.
Uh-oh.
Here it comes.
And then we're going to see coins. Swipe will
Lot
be free.
of damage.
Swipe his face. Swipe his face.
He is opting for more card.
I guess he thinks that the Malagos is definitely not going to die. Although
he does have the mana to just run this back.
No, yeah. Yeah.
Well, true. Yeah, actually, those 2 0 mana cards.
Yeah. So yeah.
0 mana and a strengthen number.
And now here comes the swipe for mega damage. And this looks real bad for Sage here.
To quote Phil Swift, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
It is indeed.
And Sage can no longer heal out of range of lethal. If he leaves the board up, he just dies.
Yeah. Fortunately for him, he can clear most of this.
He can clear everything but the whelps.
Yeah.
Although the whelps and the hero power will literally just kill him eventually.
Yeah. I mean, he does have the Breath of the Infinite. Oh, pounces 2 more. So what, he's only 5 off now? 4 off.
And...
Oh my god!
Heartfire mean it is going to be game over next turn.
I mean, the swipe also says that.
Starfall and swipe will be, what, 9 damage?
Yeah.
I mean, technically Sage could clear with Breath of the Infinite, but
he's still just dead.
Starfire is going to be the game winner with the hero power.
Yeah.
So we're going to be on to game 3. And the madness will continue.
Kind of sad we didn't get to see more Charge Priest.
No more niceties.
No! He should have played the Moonfire he taught me. Come on, Silver.
Going for the overkill.
Alright.
So who's excited for April 7th?
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Oh yeah, that's going to be big.
And that's going to be like the best part about having remote classes is I can just play Hearthstone all day.
None can escape my fury.
Like we have some combo rogue.
April 7th. Oh, I'm off. I don't know if I'm off that day. Never mind.
Is that a mountain giant I see in that rogue's hand?
It is. Is this big and tall rogue? I think it is.
Viewers may remember Super Murloc playing big and tall rogue in a different meme match not too long ago.
Against Sage, actually. Or no, it wasn't against Sage. Who was it against?
It was against one of Sage's teammates, I believe.
Yellow Dart, yeah. Oh no, Hockey Boys. Hockey Boys.
Hockey.
It was hockey.
That's right. That's right.
Because
Because
it
they
was a
did a lot of
Mechathune.
Mechathune. Yep.
Yes.
Come, my pretty bird.
And Sage has the option for a massive Edwin very soon.
Yes.
Do you know what's kind of nutty?
What?
The Murloc synergy.
It is, actually. He should drop the Tide Collar just so he can play Oracle, Shadow Step, Oracle, Coin, Edwin. Oh, missed opportunity. It's okay. He can do the same thing next turn.
Man, you know, it's kind of weird to see a Nourish get played and not have both effects.
It is.
It's like,
Oh.
yeah, you just play with an Mountain Giant.
I'm disappointed. I wanted to see the big Edwin come down.
And Silver does not really have a way to deal with this.
Not really, no.
No.
Giant good.
Yeah, what, that was technically a turn 3 giant.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
Silver's early game play of the biology project is
Kinda
looking
screwed him a bit.
very bad. Yeah, it's gonna spell disaster here for him. And now he is desperately searching for the Kael'thas. Will he find it? No Kael'thas. And that's going to be 8 damage coming to the face.
8 damage
What?
plus a large Murloc plus a large Edwin.
Come on, Sage. It's time for Edwin.
Oh, he's good. I think
Oh
he's
my
getting
God.
really greedy with it.
Oh my god.
Walk the
Off the
plank
plank.
scene. Yeah, I was gonna say. You know
All
what
right,
this.
you gotta shadow step this spell lackey and find
alright.
more shadow steps.
No, walk the plank. You're 8/8.
There you go.
Dragon's Horde, I guess.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
cheap.
What was that? 14/14.
Okay, but imagine this. Imagine a 14/14, but he also had a giant.
He's gonna make the giant Murloc next turn. Calm down.
I'm
How
pretty
does
sure
he do
this
that?
is just game over.
I feel fortunate to have witnessed
Yep.
this.
Yeah, you know what? Something tells me you may be correct about that.
Seeming
I'm sorry, but that has to be one of my favorite emotes in the entire game.
Which one?
The Lunara's WoW. I feel fortunate to have witnessed this when in most scenarios I don't think the other player is feeling very fortunate at all.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I may have to start playing Elise for my Embiggen Druid.
So I think, is there a way to actually find Kael'thas, right? Piper draws you Kael'thas, you have 3 mana left. You'd have to play like
Isn't it a
Biology
50-50?
Project and Innervate. Instead, Silver decides to just show off as many possible cards in his deck as he can.
And you know what? We can
Before-
appreciate that.
The game over. I mean, technically he's not dead on board, but we all know this game is over.
I'm just waiting for Silver to just somehow stabilize this.
I mean, I guess you would just play Dragon's Horde Miscreant or something. Just to find extra damage. Sage doesn't need to win this turn. He just
Yeah.
says, deal with this board now.
You want to be really
4
infuriating?
off lethal, and here's 2 giant
Spreading
little trash
plague.
guys. Oh my god.
Don't remind me of that.
I love spreading plague.
You're the only one.
I know.
Yeah, that card was an irresponsible print.
You have a
Irresponsible.
You should not have done that.
contradiction.
All right,
God,
so we're
this-
still looking for Kael'thas, I guess.
The thing that made me the most mad about that print was they nerfed it to 1 mana more, and yet it was still one of the best cards in the game.
I think the play is clearly Starfire your own face.
I would agree.
No, hero power into the 14/14.
Oh, Piper draws another Piper. Oh, that
This is why you don't run 2 Pipers.
Pounce into the 14/14.
I think that's what he's gonna do. No, he's pound.
No, boo.
Oh, missed the honorable death.
Victory is yours.
Wow. Taking the lame way out.
All right, and now we got one more deck from Silver up against this big and tall rogue here. I'm not sure if we're going to get to see Sage's Hunter, which I'm a little sad about. I hope Sage just straight up throws the next match if he has a winning position, just so we can see that Hunter come out.
What are you talking about? Sage has to be all 4 of Silver's decks.
I don't think that's how that works.
That is exactly how that works.
I don't think that's how that works.
It is not. If you get 3 wins, you win.
That's
Yo.
that's less fun.
Yo, Sage is lame. He just threw away double backstab Ebwin. I'm so disappointed in
Blessings to
him.
you. Hail, friend.
I hope you like my
Which is called nice.
You know, I have an inkling I know what might be in Silver's deck.
You do you?
Yeah.
And what, pray tell, might that be?
Could it maybe be a newer legendary?
Oh, you mean Vargoth, right? Yeah, he might be.
Yeah, definitely Vargo.
Oh, this depth charge is the best possible card.
Fantastic.
Man, oh my
Spirit of
god.
the Raptor might be low-key good here.
Yeah, honestly. Man, I'm telling you what, that depth charge seems pretty good to be Shadow Step to make your emblem bigger. Other than that, I'm not finding too many other uses.
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that depth charge is just going to be sitting there as a Mountain Giant discount.
Yeah. Or, I mean, unless he wants to use it as 1 damage with a Magic Carpet on something that has 4 or more attack.
That is true. Maybe I should start running depth charge in my Magic Carpet lists.
Yeah, I mean, forget running, like a 1/1 or something when you can get, just 1 damage.
Oh, it's the sea giant that you can coin, or the giant that you can coin. This
Yeah.
is probably coming down here.
He doesn't have a coin.
Oh, that's a Shadow Step. My bad.
You know what? To be fair, he could Shadow Step. No, wait, no, never mind. That's 1/1.
I think actually he could have Shadow Stepped the Flybooter, right? And then
No, because it's minions on board.
Yeah, it wouldn't have actually added any more minions on board.
no, I mean the Flybooter could have given him a 0 mana minion to. Oh well, yeah.
That was
yeah,
a
no,
really
because-
nice sequence of clear
That really
there.
was.
Oh yeah, that was quite the mass hysteria.
Oh, and
I
right after he
imagine-
plays all of his 1 mana minions.
Sage
God,
is
no
probably
way.
hysterical about that mass hysteria right now.
Oh,
Oh, we could have seen the backstab Shadow Step and a big Edwin there.
yeah. Not gonna
Actually,
lie.
along with
It'd
the
be like
Cauldron.
an 8/8, wouldn't it?
Hilarious.
You can respect that.
Gonna be a Prophet Velen.
And he's just gonna slam the Valen and.
Not
I thought he
heal
was gonna heal
himself?
up there.
Yeah.
I guess he's saving it for that
Yeah.
one special card we all know and love.
Yeah, he's gonna save it to show Sage where the place is.
You know,
Shadow
we're gonna
Step.
see a Shadow Step on the Spell Lackey and drop an Edwin.
I would assume so. My assumption will be correct.
I hope we just see like a chain of shadow steps. Someone did it.
Ooh, a
prep.
prep.
Masters Tour. Couch
Unfortunately,
edition.
the prep only discounts wanted by just a little bit, so he couldn't
Yeah,
get
not bad.
Edwin even bigger. And he's gonna be real sad when the Shadow Word Death just deals with Edwin easily.
You know what? Priest needs to be reworked. That's all I have to say.
Man, you're a high quality ship poster.
I am. But
All
only
right.
low quality content here, boys.
No way we don't just
Interestingly,
see
he
Todd
could
here,
have
right?
he could have just kept that prep back because a 12-12 and a 14-14 isn't much different, and he could have had a Togwaggle into prep wand here
my-
on this turn.
Very true. But instead, we're gonna see a Deathwing come into hand.
Oh,
And a
you always
Xerox.
take the Deathwing, right?
Crown, Priest of the crown. I love it.
Nice.
So this is a no, not quite a
Four.
clear.
8 plus.
What?
Six.
Is he dead?
I mean,
If
he
he
could
puts
just
another
punch the
four-
Valen into Togwaggle and then
That'd
Holy
be-
Nova here.
He can do 19. Silver can do 19 here.
Since he doesn't have exact lethal, it looks like he's just trying to play it safe. Especially with, I assume he thinks that Wand is coming down here and he's going to have to deal with 0 mana cards.
Little does he know. It's a
Slam it,
Little
crown.
does he
Slam it.
know.
Slam it.
Play it, Sage.
Here we go,
Right.
Sage.
Do it to him. Vardoth.
Oh my god.
Oh
Vardoth.
my god.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh
Just
my
play,
god.
Just play the
Of
Witch's
course, there's a
Cauldron.
Plague of Death that's just going to deal with everything.
Just end turn. Okay, that's fine. Just end your turn. Don't play any more spells.
Oh wow. Oh wow. That is madness. And yep,
So-
this is a Plague of... Not a Plague of Death? Okay.
Plague of Death.
Oh
I
man,
was thinking, I don't know, Mass Hysteria could go wrong.
I really wanted to see him hit double Holy Smite in the face and then, what's it called, Mass Hysteria.
And Sage
10 min-
just slamming a giant.
Yeah, it feels really bad playing a 10-man giant.
Okay, does SilverTFox run any res?
I think
Cards.
he just, he pulls that.
Curious-
forbidden-
Curious to not see him heal his own face first.
Plus,
Yeah,
did you just say does Silver run any res cards?
yeah.
Can you look at his hand, please?
Oh, there's Mass Resurrection. Okay.
Does he run any res cards?
No, he doesn't. I apologize. That's my bad.
Yeah, and you're right that Silver did miss 2 healing there by not healing first before the Forbidden Words. Likely won't be a major difference, but it could cost him.
Yeah, definitely something to mention.
9 mana
And
resurrect
Valen with
Prophet
a big
Valen.
heal. Oh, and he's going mega heal here. And I think this might be the time that Sage slams the Deathwing. Maybe not.
No, he's gonna trade Wanted.
Yeah.
I wonder why not play Cauldron first. He would have got the a random shaman spell if he had played it before trading.
I cannot tell you that one.
Oh,
I can
that's
tell
a
you is the
big
Xera's
draw
cloning for
Actually,
two?
that is extremely underwhelming. Not what I expected to see from a cloning gallery. Okay then. We got a
do we
1/1
just see this
Mally and a
Deathwing
1/1
come
kill
down?
toss. I don't know.
Like, there's really not much better either of these players can do right
I mean,
now.
he can punch either one of these, and both of them are scary. Or yeah, just drop the 12-12. Sage is going for it.
Oh, he can silence it. Thank God.
Obviously, he's got to do that for the draw. And Forbidden
Oh.
Words is useless against a Deathwing.
Yeah.
You ever just heal
Wait,
your
no,
own?
hold on. No, oh my God. Big Brain would have been to Holy Smite and then Topsy Turvy it. So he could deal with it this turn.
That is how he can kill it next turn.
Yeah. I think, honestly, no, but he won't have the, he can't do it this turn. Because.
Oh, wait, no, he can't. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right. He had to Holy Smite it already.
He would have had to do it last turn.
Ooh.
That would have been freaking.
Now he could Holy
Giant.
Fire and Topsy Turvy, though.
Yeah. Holy Fire face.
So he doesn't see it. I think he's just committing to the burn plan. He's saying you gotta kill me in 2 turns, not 1. But I don't see how Silver wins here.
Especially with the Sea Giant coming down.
Oh, the
Like-
Sea
like-
Giant
like
hurts
a
a bit
Master Res?
because of the mass hysteria.
Like maybe a Master Res? Not that.
No, this is fine. This is fine because you play that, you Holy Smite face, and then you play the Topsy Turvy. Then you can Mass Hysteria, and that's.
So if he goes Hysteria first,
It's a
he can't play the Kael'thas.
Or no, now he can do the Topsy Turvy play.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
He did find a way to get there.
Found it. Sage, Fan of Knives, just another draw.
Fan of Knives and a Shark. Oh,
Evil Cable Rat, that's pretty
Shark
good here.
finds Cable Rat's damage lackeys.
Goblin, no. Faceless,
No
is pretty
damage
good.
lackey. Faceless could be enough.
Oh dear.
Whispers of Evil.
I would have
Not
liked
the lackey he wanted.
No.
2, 4, 6 damage, 7, 8 damage. So he has to heal this
8.
turn.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he is dead.
He has to
Actually
heal
9.
and he has to Holy Smite down a.
He doesn't
But
have
no,
to Holy
I-
Smite down.
Yeah, he's alive.
Well,
on
the
1.
Goblin
He doesn't
Lackey
always
and the
play.
weapon, right? Goblin Lackey adds 2 attacks, so it's 3 that Sage has
Yeah,
burst right now.
Yeah, but he has 6 on board. Plus 3, he'll be 1 off.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be 10, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh
Wow.
no.
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
This is probably going to do it.
Yeah.
That Miscreant's going
Double
to give
Titanic.
4 random. And none of them
No
are damaged.
way! Oh my God.
Wait, did Sage just trade in the highest
Yeah, he's trying to
attack?
find damage.
Yeah, he's.
But why wouldn't he trade a 1-1?
Yeah, he's.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow. Sage embracing the memes. I love you, buddy.
I am so
That was a
happy
great
about
play.
this.
Sage had two possible lackeys, and he had 4 chances at them. Penance, not what he was looking for.
All right, I'm pretty sure he's got a penance that Shark,
The
though.
shark, yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Penance the shark, faceless lackey, heal your face.
But I don't know how Silver gets out of this.
Shark. It's gonna have to be another master.
Well, if you beat the Shark up, then you got double battle cries coming your way.
Yeah.
You know he has 2 lackeys.
The moment his next mass res comes down, I think he, like, if he draws mass res here, I think he's fine.
True, a mass res is going to bring back a Malagos.
Malagos and Velen.
And Valen, that's right. That would just be lethal with the Holy
Yes.
Smite. I guess that's what he's waiting on. And
Yeah.
Sage electing to not put lethal on board next turn. I'm struggling to figure out what the plan is.
I think he just wants to give a good show.
I guess maybe he thought Mountain Giant could just get killed by a. Oh my. Well, a 1-mana Murazon seems pretty good.
Except there's Shadow Pain, so his own minion's gonna die if he were to do that.
not.
Oh no.
And this is very
Titanic?
likely gonna end it. Not quite still.
That's still gonna end it. Or no, with the heel face, yeah. That's not it.
I think he should play the Circle of Healing.
I'm sorry, but how is this game still going on?
I
Can someone
have no
explain that to
idea. I'm baffled here. And Silver just is hanging on to that Holy Smite, waiting on the other res card. 1 in 6 chance now to win the game.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Sage has got the damage coming, and Sage is gonna win here. Why not play the faceless? I don't know.
Nope. That's not
All right,
it.
that's gonna be game over.
No, it's not.
No, it's...
No, wait, it still isn't. Oh my
God.
god. Because it's just 10. And he heals again. Oh my god. I keep thinking it's gonna be game over.
Yeah.
Silver now with a 20%
That's not it.
to win the game off of a top deck. Meanwhile, Sage stubbornly insisting on not putting lethal on board for multiple turns. Is
What
he gonna
off?
get punished?
What off?
He's not gonna get punished.
What off?
Oh wow.
Oh no. Wait, hold on. He can stay alive, right? Because Holy Fire, if you Holy Fire and Holy
He goes up to
Smite,
10,
the-
but yeah, he loses his win condition, but if he holy
what-
fires and smites the
wait,
Ahmet? No, he
that's
still
just-
dies, right?
Yeah, that's exactly it though, yeah. Oh man.
yeah, it's over.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be honest, this was a lot like a Pee Wee baseball game. At first, it's cute and it's fun to watch, but by the end you're like, can this just end already?
Smart move.
Somebody take
Wait.
Yes, yes, Sage.
Okay.
You got to bring out that final deck. Oh, I was hoping it was gonna happen.
Oh my god. All right, so like I'm 90% sure Sage is just like, you know what, screw it. This is a meme match, but the other 10% of me is like, is he just BMing? Like just trying to kill this fun.
I think he knew.
Because he was pointing that at the face for a while.
You give me strength.
No, Sage wanted to treat us to an early look at the expansion. What do you see here? I see a hunter that's being played with demons.
Oh my
It's
god.
Demon Hunter. Here we go.
So if Sage does end up losing this, can we report him for like PR throwing?
Blessings to you.
New class hype. Oh, there's no way that this face hunter is gonna lose to a Kael'thas priest.
True.
I mean, there's got to be some seriously wacky stuff going on.
I'm pretty sure this is Demon Hunter.
A demon face hunter, yeah. I just mean it's playing a toxic reinforcements on turn 1. This is a demon hunter that's looking to kill you quick.
Isn't that what Demon Hunter's supposed to do?
Exactly, flavor. We don't have the expansion yet, but we do have Demon Hunter.
Man, it would be the ultimate PR management play for Sage to be about to win, but then he concedes.
I'll have you know that Sage took this deck to ladder and has a 100% win rate with it.
Let me guess, he played one game.
Well, now why would you go and just be a killjoy like that, Ted? Come on.
Yeah, Ted, come on.
Stats don't lie. It was 100%. That's all I'm saying.
Sample size, on the other hand, might be a bit of an issue, but
No.
Who needs sample size when you've got Demon Hunter?
Do you know what Silver needs?
always Huffer. What does he need?
A different deck?
Yes. Wait, guys, Sage's Huffer's broken.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
somehow-
that was weird. Wait, what is this card? I've never seen this card before.
Yeah, I never have
always get
either.
Huffer.
Yeah.
Lee Ock?
Whoa.
Huh.
No, hold on.
Who knew?
They must have changed the card text from in the newest patch, because Animal Companion no longer says summon a random huffer.
No, because I summon Mishas. My opponents always
What
summon
the hell's a
Huffer.
Misha? What the hell's a Misha?
It's the taunt minion that no one likes.
There's a taunt. Alright, what do you mean no one likes? That's just the best one.
No, because when I'm looking for 4 damage for lethal and I top deck Animal Companion, I always get Misha, and then I die.
Well, maybe you should get good.
I agree, I should get good. I'm
Man,
afraid
that's
you
not
haven't,
funny
like,
about
taken
Sullivan.
me aside and under your wing yet, Ted. Now
Hey,
all of us
you
can be
under my wing.
all-star player. Wait, never mind. I can't even say that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And this game's
Oh,
looking
that
like it's
one.
going to end real soon here. Still no Huffer. Very unusual decision making by Sage here to not summon Huffers. We'll see if it pays off for him here.
To be fair, Holy Nova does a lot of work here, but is it
He
enough?
takes a lot more damage from Holy Nova.
clears up some stuff, but also takes 6 damage.
Well,
I
you
guess it
could
offsets-
silence
So you take 4 damage.
and then regenerate, so you're still gaining 3, but you clear off the large majority of the board.
Yeah, silence for sure helps a little. And he remains not dead, ever so slightly.
Yeah, and to be fair, Cloning Gallery next turn might do. Actually, probably not much.
We know that Cloning Gallery will summon a 1/1 Kael'thas
And a 1/1 Velen.
Valen, which
Dragon's Bane.
to me sounds like a 9-mana lose the game turn.
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking more of a traditional Red Priest, you know, where it will summon.
Oh yeah, yeah. If he was playing a different kind of priest, that would be a win the game card.
Yeah, not a lose the game. Holy Fire? You have to Holy Fire the. Nope. He's just giving up.
Well played.
And that's gonna do it.
Come on, Sage, concede. Sage, concede for PR management.
What?
Lame.
Thank you, Sage, for helping my captain manage his PR a little bit for next season. Works out.
Oh god, we're gonna have to talk to Sage now, aren't we?
If we just don't invite him in, he'll never
Okay, I
know.
like it. I like your plan.
Wait,
Well, what the hell?
wait, did,
What is happening?
I guess they're helping us fill the time?
What's going on? Oh yeah, they are queuing up another.
What is
Actually, I
happening?
forgot they were gonna do that.
What is this? Is this just Highlander Mage Mirror? No, one's Elemental Mage.
Yeah, they decided to just go with the ban classes next to end the game. Just a little bit of extra entertainment here.
Yo, oh. Should we do Sage's interview while we cast?
Why not?
Okay.
Let's see if we can bring him in.
Yeah. We're gonna have to cast it from his point of view, and not give away Silver's hand. But
Or, what's
or
Silver
what-
doing?
or- oh my God! Yes, bring them both in. Bring them both in. I love it.
1 second. I have an easier way to do this.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey.
we thought we'd treat you guys to one little game during the interview.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely have, like, 20 minutes also to kill, so
Yeah.
you want to just, like...
So that was a lot of fun.
I'm so happy you conceded, so we got to see Demon Hunter.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm playing this Demon Hunter. All right, don't concede. Don't
I wish you
concede.
would have just let off with that.
Silver was very
It
close
probably
to
would've swept him with it.
the top deck lethal with the other mass res.
Yeah, he was telling me, he was like, if I can just get this mass res, please.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you just like stubbornly refuse to put lethal on board like every turn. I was like,
I
you
was-
could
I was like-
just, yeah.
I was telling, I was like, just do it to me, man, do it to me. But he couldn't get it.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that
was-
card
that
is
was fun.
buried.
This has been a fun season, and thank you guys for letting us come back on. I mean, I was talking about maybe doing a no contest sort of thing, like whatever, if they were going to just replace us with somebody else, and then you guys said that you're gonna bring us on anyways, and I was like, all right, well then, memes.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
say
God,
we were
I'm
gonna
not giant.
bring you on anyways. I think we had said that. I saw that there was actually nothing else to do, so I was just seeing if the match was
okay.
still happening.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Sage, you could Conjurer's his giant.
Shut up.
I feel like that's pretty reasonable.
Why
You know
am I
what?
at 19 health. I haven't been paying
You know what?
attention
You should
this season.
totally wait for him to play like a Khadgar on the board before you Conjurer's his giant. I think that's
I imagine he's gonna conjure his own giant for me. So that's probably. Oh God.
or play more
Oh, no.
giants and draw Conjurers or something.
Where's my dude? Where's my frost nova? I'm glad I banned this.
Oh my god.
It's a good thing you banned that mage he didn't bring. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. This would have been a rough one to play against.
All right, let's just go ahead and clear one out and hope that I can survive this onslaught.
Yeah, I
Oh
see
my
one
God.
dead giant. No way he plays Khadgar Conjurers here, right?
No, no. way.
He never
that big and
has
tall
it.
Rogue, that big and tall rogue just did so.
Oh, he
my
actually
God.
isn't going to do that.
That's weird.
He
No,
must
what
just
does
really
that
like
do?
Kael'thas.
He does.
Oh,
I can't kill it.
Yeah, you can. You could have conjures it.
I'm
Next
not-
level thinking, Ted.
But the big and tall rogue was really doing a lot of work for me there, man. I gotta say.
Oh yeah, that deck's actually not bad.
No.
As far as memes
Yeah.
go, I think it's like a king of the memes type of deck.
Yeah, it really is. I brought some pretty strong memes. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, shouldn't he have like bumped his 4/7 into the
Yeah, interesting choice there. We'll see if this one pays off.
Oh no.
Okay, throw it in first.
What is
Yeah,
happening?
like that 8 could have
And
gone
here
face. Or
come
that
Albatrosses.
seven could've-
Can you not? Did someone ask him if he would not? No.
He values
is
the
even
floor to
happening?
the dome.
It's a party in my town, I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
Oh,
there.
yeah, he draws-
Frost
it's
Nova
Frost Nova.
just to lock out the Dragon Queen play.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh my god,
Yes.
that's awesome.
I'm excited for you to get notes on.
What a great answer
Wow.
to 4 giants on board. 3 giants.
Man, I'm looking at that one card in this hand that's due from the left. That seems pretty good.
Go away, police officer.
The sirens are blaring because Sage is in a lot of trouble here.
Yes, I am.
They're sending emergency services to the scene.
We should just add silver to the call.
I tried.
And do this.
Yeah, like he's in this Discord. Like,
Yeah, I thought I saw him join, and then I guess he left. Maybe the client wasn't working or something.
yeah. One off lethal.
No. Stop.
You know what?
Zephyrus just in time. What
Yeah.
a top deck.
I don't think there's a card that Zephyrus can give you here.
There is.
Let's see what he does.
Is there?
Yeah.
I don't think there is. Yeah.
Shadow
'cause
Flame.
He's just
Oh
dead
my
to ping.
god.
You're just
I
dead
mean,
to
you
ping
still
either way.
will die to a ping.
There we go.
So,
Oh, nice. Sage taking the honorable way out.
So what is that? 3-3 now? I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do here.
You know, what, I was like, do you guys want the bands? And you're like, yeah. And I was like, double mage. And you just said, okay. And I was like, I was expecting more from you, man.
I freaked out on stream.
You did?
Yeah.
I want to go back and watch.
Yeah, it took me a
Did you have
second
to,
because
like-
I had forgotten about it too, and then I cleared it up.
Then I
That's why
realized
I
who I
got
was talking to, and I'm like, oh wait, it's Sage. So congratulations on your win today.
Thank
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't think there's anything else to congratulate you on, so we'll just congratulate you on your win today.
Hello
It's
there.
been a spectacular season. Hey, Silver.
Hey, Silver.
It's a fun game.
Those were some
Yeah.
good matches there.
Your mage absolutely crushed me. What the hell even happened? I wasn't paying attention. I was suddenly low, and you had a bunch of giants.
So I pulled the God curve with that deck.
Like,
I mean, I top decked. I got all the spells that I needed, plus I got the Mountain Giant at the perfect time, both of them, and then I was able to just get Kel'Thuzos on board and pull.
It's
all of
Kael'thas,
this.
man. I've been telling you all day.
I
It's Kael'thas.
don't. My brain does not physically understand, though. You get.
I'm pretty sure it's Kel'Thuzad, right?
That's it. It's Kel'Thuzad. That's why I always. Yep, that's it. Yep. But yeah, no, every single one of my decks had that in it.
Yeah, and
Even
you just
the
couldn't
hunter.
draw
We
it most of the
noticed.
time.
Even the hunter who didn't get to be played, the lonely hunter. Yes.
Take one.
So, how's everybody doing this evening?
We're great. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good.
Answering for the group.
Just enjoying some quality meme Hearthstone. It was good. I appreciate the decks.
I
Where's
love
the next?
Who's
Where's
up
the next match? Right?
It's
Yeah.
there is another match after this. It's in about 11 minutes unless they're both online now. Actually, they are both online now, but Mayanadon's doing battle with a friend.
Huh.
So
Well, tell him to quit out.
he may be in his pro match.
Oh,
That's
okay.
true. That's always a
So
possibility.
you could ask.
I could ask.
I wish I was able to pull that second match. The instant moment I played that Master as I was so sad. In the
Yeah,
first game.
you mass resed a Velen, and I was like, no.
Yeah,
No.
because the moment I did that, the next turn I top decked Xerix, and I would have had Xerix, and then the turn right after I would have been able to pull off lethal.
Yeah, I think that deck just requires more patience than you have.
No, I have the patience for it. It's just I didn't know how to play it.
So Icicles makes a
Also
point.
What?
Demon Hunter has a 100% win rate in THL as of right now.
True. And on
technically,
ladder.
and on
least-
ladder.
And
yeah.
on ladder.
Yep.
I was
100%
playing it
win rate
earlier
on
on
ladder.
ladder and managed to kill a guy with it. He actually quit out. He quit. He quit.
That's true. It was a mech paladin, and he just timed out. Like as soon as Sage took the board, the guy just like ran away. Couldn't handle the demon hunter.
Yep.
It was incredible.
I think he was having a meltdown.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
the-
it was.
the expansion hasn't even dropped yet, and I'm already getting beaten by demon hunters. What is wrong with this world?
What are you talking about? I'm the one getting beaten by demon hunters. Oh, well, you're talking about the guy on ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any word on whether Mayanadon is playing his pro match or not?
Oh, I did not message him.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
So
head
polite.
out. I gotta go eat. So it was fun. Good games, Sage. Yeah.
Oh, GG's to you as well, sir.
Yep. I'll see y'all later.
Once again,
Take care, Silver.
congratulations, Sage.
Peace.
Can I stick around and cast this last match?
Why not?
No, you're not allowed. No.
Oh yeah, Ted says
Yeah.
no. Get out of here, Sage.
Of course. Of course.
So, and this one will be fun because it's like an actual
Actual
like
match.
competitive game
Yeah.
where both players are trying their hardest to craft like decks that are really good instead of memes.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, my bad. My bad.
Yeah, and actual bands.
It's nothing but professionalism on the couch here.
do I need to submit results? I kind of don't want to.
Yeah, I think you need to
Oh,
just to update PRs and such. Also, I don't know if Hockey ever submitted, but you should tell him to do that if he hasn't.
he did.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mayanadon's just finishing up his match right now, so
All right. So, does somebody want to run us through it? Then what we're going to be saying?
All right, so this is the legacy match between
Mayanadon.
Mayanadon and Dusharmo. A really pivotal game in who makes it into the championship between Dad Legend and Good Luck Albatrosses. If Mayanadon manages to win, I think it all but locks it up. Right? It makes it impossible for GLA to make it.
Yes.
What did he play game 1? Was it Druid? No.
It was.
It's something that lost.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you were playing Priest and he was playing.
Oh, game 1, he was playing Kael'thas Warrior and never found Kael'thas.
Right.
No, he found Kael'thas in the mulligan. That's a lie. And then he
Oh, yeah.
discarded it.
He didn't keep it? Oh,
Yeah,
Silver.
he didn't keep it. So I think what you're gonna have to do is go back and just go back into the team chat. Just be like, all right, here's where your misplays were.
Well, it is what it is. That Warrior was always going to have a hard time winning any games.
Watch how Kael'thas Warrior is actually like a thing, or like Warrior is run with Kael'thas.
Just don't think it's viable in any sense of that word.
Actually, I was a little bit worried that you guys would prep for Mechathun Warrior with Kael'thas in it, because it seems a lot better than the old Mechathun Warrior, and I felt like it would probably be pretty good against my lineup since it was.
Oh well,
relatively simple.
there's actually that's a
Mechathun
win condition
rotates.
type thing. Yeah, if you go Mechathun with Kael'thas, but it's going to be gone. So I guess get it while you can for the next few days.
I mean, we have 9 plus 7,
Shut up, Apache.
16 days.
Dog barking at you.
No, isn't Hall of Fame happening before?
Hall of Fame is on the 26th, 4 days.
Yeah. Yeah, Hall of Fame's happening.
Hall of Fame doesn't. I guess Acolyte rotating really hurts.
Oh, our Hall. I'm stupid. Hall of Fame.
Where did my bean dip go? I had bean dip. No, I'm not gonna eat chips on stream. What am I thinking?
No,
Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
we know.
Okay, so yeah, Acolyte's rotating. Spellbreaker. God, it breaks my heart that he's gone.
Can we say thank God that Leroy's gone?
I know people are very upset that Leroy rotated.
Yeah, Yellow Dart in particular.
Yeah.
So who's playing next? Mayanadon and who?
And Dusharmo.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
So
unfortunately-
do or die match for Dusharmo. If Mayanadon wins, Dad Legend is in. If Mayanadon loses, it comes down to Zabe versus Lotus Knight.
yeah.
And
Dad Legend
on-
has a serious chance of getting both championships this season. That is incredible.
Yeah,
very
but-
possible. Yeah,
yeah, they do still have to deal with Fourth and Inches, who have been just decimating everybody.
yeah. I'm hoping my team can pull it off since we already lost to Dad. My other team lost to Dad Legend and Hero. If my Legacy team loses to Dad Legend and Legacy, I'm gonna be kind of sad. So we'll see how this plays out.
Yeah.
I can't imagine you losing both finals, Ron. I really can't. As awesome as I think it would be for Dad Legend to win both, I just can't imagine you losing both.
I mean, I got a lot of faith in my team. Itachi at the 1. Your Mum Kid is a really good player. Super Murloc's incredible, and Raged Apple in the 5 is seems unfair
Wait,
to have
how
him
do you
in the
pronounce
5.
that?
So, your mum kid?
Your mum kid. Okay.
Like your mum kid, but your mum kid.
Yeah. Okay. Because I've been like struggling with that all season. Is he? I think he subbed in Hero a couple times, or he played for a team in Hero.
Yeah, I can't remember who he played for a team in Hero.
Yeah, and I was always pronouncing it as your mumt.
But wait, do I not have Dusharmo on my friends list? Is he online?
He is
Yeah.
online.
He is online.
He's currently ranked 1,376 legend.
Oh boy, this is a showdown. We have
Oh,
1376 versus 1043.
He improved slightly from Leet. Or no, he dropped from Leet.
He improved.
He did get leaked, didn't he?
Or
What's his
no,
number?
he did drop. You are right. I've never been legend, so I don't know how legend MMR works. Apparently.
It's like golf rules. The smaller, the better.
True.
What's golf?
One good,
We were
10,000
golfing
bad.
today.
I know.
Hey, what's Dusharmo's letters or numbers?
1321.
So we've got a Druid Hunter Rogue Warrior for Dusharmo and a Hunter Priest Rogue Warrior for Mayanadon.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see likely a double hunter ban. I feel like would make the most sense. I haven't actually looked at a chart, so I am just speaking entirely out
Yeah,
of my.
no, double hunter is definitely fair. I could see Dusharmo also banning priest.
Yeah.
I think a Priest ban is pretty reasonable from Dusharmo with the Druid Hunter Rogue Warrior lineup.
Yeah,
He's
I
only
agree.
got one Priest counter. Although possibly 2 if it's Highlander Warrior. And possibly 3 if it's Token Druid, technically.
Do you know what's fun?
Throwing rocks over a fence into somebody else's yard.
Nice.
That doesn't actually sound fun to me. I don't know why. I said
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds so stupid.
It depends on how you feel about your neighbor.
You make a good point there.
What do we think the ban might be from Mayanadon's side? Just always Hunter?
I mean, I think that's reasonable.
Hunter, or just not have to worry about a rogue mirror. So I could see a rogue ban coming out as well.
Could also pull a Sage and do a mage ban.
Also, yeah, Druid pretty hard counters Rogue and Warrior, so Druid could be a reasonable ban as well. It's interesting in a meta like this, there's so many things that are actually very arguable to ban.
And you know, warrior just does warrior things sometimes, and if it can curve out, you could just die.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Dusharmo finally added me. It looks like they're in the challenge screen now.
Yep. All right, should be underway real soon.
Yeah, we are waiting for bans.
Prepare your bodies, THL, because we have a hell of a match coming up for y'all. I'm sure somebody in this match is clenching their butt cheeks.
Sorry, I'll stop.
Oh my god.
Wait, qUAZ, you've
Yeah.
never seen the not the SNL, the SNL Sean Connery Jeopardy stuff?
I haven't actually.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man,
It's
I'm
so
going to
funny.
find one that you can watch. 'cause
SNL is
I
not.
was watching it.
SNL isn't really big here in Canada.
Yeah, I don't watch it a whole ton, but that's like my favorite of all the SNL stuff or the Jeopardy stuff with Will Ferrell as
Yeah.
Alex Trebek, and they've got I forget who it is who plays Sean Connery, but God, he just like
I think it's
terrorizes them.
Daryl Hammond.
So
And then they have
does anyone know
one
what
of my
bans
favorite.
are?
No, I thought you were on that. And then they have one of my favorite comedians, Norm Macdonald, as Burt Reynolds.
I believe you mean Turb Ferguson.
And he actually does a really good Burt Reynolds impression.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, so Dusharmo banned Priest and Mayanadon banned Druid.
Sweet.
So it's
Yep,
gonna be
so we got a
mirror.
full class mirror going on.
All right.
Hunter Rogue Warrior versus Hunter Rogue Warrior. Going to be an interesting one. For
Kind of
sure.
weird to see both hunters left up.
I
I
mean,
don't
it is
know, I'm not too scared
legacy,
of Hunter
so
these days.
it's not. It doesn't have that sweet potential.
Yeah, but it's still, you know.
Yeah, like I was saying before the match, I totally understand a priest ban from Dusharmo, and on Mayanadon's side, a druid. Given that Rogue and Warrior are both bad into druid, it seems pretty reasonable.
Does anybody want to give them the go ahead?
I just did.
Okay.
Who's on top? Who's on bottom?
So we will have the dad legend Mayanadon himself on the bottom. Because it's
All right. Well, then I'll.
Yeah, Sage is going to flip it.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip it.
Of
So I
course.
have a different perspective.
okay. Just to be different from me, Sage.
I'm not being intentionally counter to you. It's just to have. Okay, maybe I am.
Yeah, I was
It's not,
gonna say that's
it's not intentionally trying to annoy you or something.
So I cannot wait for Saloon this week. By the way, when we do the weekly review.
I'm really excited to see how you're gonna put the matches out of order.
Embrace the chaos.
All right, and in our matchup of class mirrors, we have a mirror to start: a warrior versus warrior.
But in case anyone was on the edge of their seats, it's double Galakron Warrior.
This looks like a great start for Mayanadon.
Yeah, not so much
It
for
really
the
is.
Mulligan.
This is a fantastic start for Mayanadon. It's okay for Dusharmo. I wanna
Very
say.
I'm actually a little surprised he even threw back the inner rage. That might have been a full keep, but he gets rewarded with the chopper.
Yeah.
Get to the chopper.
And
Yeah, I think he probably tossed it
Dusharmo's
back.
got a
to
great
one and
curve
then-
himself right here.
Yeah. Dusharmo might say I'm really improved.
Pretty standard, dropping the overpowered one drops on both sides.
And then both will be playing Ritual Chopper.
Just chopping down the opponent's one drops. Taking the bump. All right.
Rage. And leave up the minion.
Ooh, double chopper. Turn 3, if you're Dusharmo, you're probably just dropping the Wranglers here.
Yeah.
Likely.
Given that there's a
Oh,
1/1 on the
Dusharmo.
board, I'm not
Oh,
even
okay.
sure that you want to kill the minion here.
He does. No, yeah, I agree. That seems good to leave up.
Yeah. Instead, the second Ritual Chopper can just come down and just clean this up.
But he's got multiple ways to damage his own minion, and it was value to get the weapon swing off and remove a minion.
Yeah.
And if you're the kind of person that goes by health totals being the way you tell who's winning, then somehow Dusharmo.
Oh.
Yeah, Dusharmo has a big
This
lead
is
right
aggressive.
now.
The
as
Sharmo
far
is
as-
going aggressive.
Oh,
This is
and the
aggressive.
Boombot goes for 4.
Oh wow. Okay, so that's a pretty decent lead, but he does give the initiative to Mayanadon, who is going to take it wholeheartedly.
Yeah, Mayanadon takes the board here. Dusharmo holding a lot of damage. He doesn't have much to do on this turn, though. Pretty
Yeah,
awkward
that's-
here. We
He
may
might
just
just
see
tempo
a
out a
Bloodsworn
3/3.
and a Hero Power.
Yeah.
And we can see Dusharmo is 1 invoke off of a full invoked Galakron and holding Kronks.
Yes, this is
Very relevant.
yes.
And yep, Dusharmo's going to just full pass. Bloodsworn is too valuable with Leroy in hand. Wants that
this is
burst
gonna be a
lethal.
huge battle rage.
This battle rage is massive for sure.
And
It does
Mayanadon
enable
right back
Dusharmo
in
to
the
get the
game.
clear with the skipper,
Yeah.
but that's a Galakrond
Oh,
in
man.
hand, so now he doesn't have to use Kronks for the draw.
This is just lethal next turn, right? Wait, no, never mind. He doesn't have enough mana. Never mind, ignore me.
No, that's 8 mana to be able to do that.
Yeah. 9, 10. He could do 18 next turn. That's how much he has at the moment. Dusharmo. Yeah.
Probably
he has
just the
17
Awaken.
I mean, that's a fully invoke Galakrond, isn't it? No. One more invoke.
He still
One
needs
more,
one
he
more.
still- Damn.
As opposed
maybe just drops it next
to
turn.
Mayanadon, where he has it this turn. If he plays the Devoted, he'll be able to have a fully invoked Galakrond on curve.
Yeah, and I think you do that every time, and probably armor up as well to try to protect yourself
Likely.
from the burst.
His hand is so heavy, but also I don't know if he really needs to worry about burning cards all that much.
Yeah. Like you already have your Galakrond, you have your Kronks, you have your burst combo with Leroy. I don't know like what else in your deck you really need.
Yeah, I think he really might just go with the Maniac and a Hero Power here. You're playing Galakrond literally just for the weapon and the armor and the ability to Hero Power for some more burst damage.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the play you want to make. I think there's also definitely some merit to playing Scion and getting a lot of tempo on the board.
True, but then you don't have the full invoked Galakrond on curve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think recognizing that, Mayanadon wisely goes with get the big thing on the board.
See what he gets off Galakrond. Okay.
Those are some
Okay.
big minions.
Big minions, but nothing really too bursty. I think.
Yeah.
So
if you're-
playing Galakrond would burn 2 cards.
I think
Unless he wants to
Inner
Inner
Rage
Rage first, but if he does, then he loses the ability to Bloodsworn Leroy on an Inner Rage. So that card is so valuable, I
He-
think you just...
Well, he could have a second Inner Rage as well.
Well, Galakrond won't draw you
Yeah.
an Inner Rage.
No.
He only draws minions.
Yeah.
And it's
Do it, Mayanadon.
especially if you're just looking for the lethal
Do it.
next turn, I think it's definitely worth keeping.
This is absolutely the consideration, though. He's already attacked, so it tells us the Inner Rage is very unlikely to come down.
Yeah.
And then, well, he does have the Kronz next turn or to follow up with as well.
Yeah.
True, which is, I think, another reason why he just feels safe enough to play Galakrond. You burn 2,
Burn.
it doesn't matter. You actually burn another one, too, which probably won't be relevant.
Yeah. Basically, Dusharmo needs the one right here.
And on Dusharmo's side, he does not find the combo with Leroy to begin with.
Yeah, he can.
And he's got 19 damage to go. This is looking like he's got armor.
Yeah, he can gain a decent amount of armor here.
Yeah, and Town Crier, and he's going to go with the Scion at the end.
Yeah, Scion is gonna
Max
get a lot.
armor here.
and
So
that'll
he
put
needs
him
to
out of
play
range.
one more minion in order to go out of reach.
Yes.
And he
Also,
does.
very reasonable, going with the biggest stats, thinking that, you know what, this armor is probably enough. I'm getting that pressure going.
With him being out of reach, losing that second armor smith could be a real problem for Mayanadon.
Mayanadon has no more armor gain.
He
This might
do
have to be
Kronks.
Kronks for
Yeah,
the clear.
Kronks for board clear.
He can still push 8 if he wants to.
Yeah, and Dusharmo is just 1 Inner Rage away from winning the game. And that'll be 3 more armor as well.
Yeah, we can see with Mayanadon at 16, that's the exact break point for the Inner Rage Leroy. But Dusharmo does not find it.
It looks like we're just gonna see Sion, and then I just like, yeah, Acolyte hero power.
Yep.
Makes
Just a war
sense.
of attrition now.
And he's at 20, hoping that he can't get killed from 20.
Yeah, what?
If only you could inner rage Leroy twice. Wouldn't that be great?
No, that would not be great.
And I think holding 2 Bloodsworns, this looks like probably an inner rage Bloodsworn. Because
Yeah.
you still get to hold one back.
Yep.
Puts a lot of damage on the board that needs to be dealt with, unless, of course, we see an inner rage coming out from Dusharmo, which again would still win it.
That's not the inner raid.
I'm on the edge of my seat right here.
However, he has 2
Oh,
more
and that's
draws
not
for
it.
it.
He could
can't
battle rage for 1 for the lethal out.
That's an option. It's 2 out of 13.
I think he has to.
Alternatively, he could just go with the Scion and try to clear and hope that he's not in range. But we can see that Mayanadon is holding the combo himself, so
Yeah.
Dusharmo is dead if he does not gain, like, board clear and gain 3 health.
Well, no, it would have
Or
to,
just win the game here.
he would have to gain what?
Battle Rage is the play. It's the only out he has.
That's not it.
Oh,
No, that's
wait.
lethal.
Yeah.
That's lethal. That's exact.
3 plus 4 is
He doesn't
7.
have the mana for it.
he doesn't have the mana.
Yeah.
He's 1 mana off lethal.
Oh, it is
You're
1
right.
mana.
You are right.
Why did I think Ritual Chopper was 1?
Actually, he'd be 1 mana off and 1 damage off. Leroy
Wouldn't he?
plus a double invoke chopper would be 7.
7 and then
7
another
from the
6.
chopper and oh, Leroy's 6, not 5.
Yeah.
That would have been exact. Yep.
Yeah, that would've been exact.
So very,
Fifth
very
game
close
one.
game. Mayanadon is going to take it with the combo that Dusharmo was holding all game trying to find. Mayanadon had it. And this will lock up game 1.
Your flaws are your strength.
What a
Yeah.
He didn't even need the inner rage. Alright, he didn't even need the Bloodsworn.
No, he did. Yeah, he could have just hero powered.
Yeah.
Chose to do it the fancy way.
Yeah. If you got the option, do it the fancy way, right?
I mean, if you're holding Bloodsworn, Leroy, and an inner rage for that long trying to win the game with it, and you finally get to win the game with it, you're just going to do it.
This is
Mhm.
true.
All right. So this is legacy, right? Not
Yes,
hero?
this is Legacy.
Yes, so Mayanadon got his warrior through and now has a rogue and a hunter against Dusharmo's
Rogue
Warrior,
Hunter
Rogue
Warrior.
and
Basically, the
queuing up warrior again,
Dusharmo.
which
What?
Hunter
Hunter
usually
listed.
lines up pretty poorly into, unless it's, unless it's
how-
Highlander, which actually this looks like it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like Highlander. When you see just a
Dusharmo
whole
might have
bunch
been
of random crap,
expecting
man.
a dragon hunter coming out, but this is not a dragon hunter.
No, it is not. Dragon
I
Hunter just
never-
likes face.
And there's that pesky inner rage that would have won him the game, showing up right in the mulligan just to rub the salt in the wound.
Just on time.
Just on
Hearthstone is not without a sense of humor, it seems.
time. No, it is not. Mayanadon has a pretty decent curve, really. Well, actually, no, he doesn't
Yeah,
have a 3.
so far, well, he gets to play stats on curve on 2, which is fine for the hunter.
I want to say
Little surprised we didn't see the
Dusharmo's-
bump from the rover here, just to get it in range of killing from the bomb wrangler, but I guess he didn't want the rover to die right away.
Dusharmo has a really excellent curve.
If you're
1,
Mayanadon, you
2,
should have.
3, 4.
Oh, okay.
Electing to leave up the bomb, it doesn't directly trade and could be awkward. I wonder if we see the bomb attack first. There was an option for Acolyte in a rage, but he does not want to go with that.
Well, no, because you know he has 1 rusher already. So the possibility of him having a second rusher of some sort could be very prevalent.
Now, of course, we are going to see the devoted on curve here.
Yep.
And then
And back on the pressure game plan. Hit him in the face.
the devoted off curve.
Very likely we'll see devoted follow up. It puts him one off a full invoke, and he could just draw Galakron and hope to find the last invoke if he plays Kronks on 6.
Would it have been better to
Thinking-
kill the, would it have been better to kill the bomb before playing a Dwarven? Just because you
I was
really-
thinking it would have been better to just trade into the bomb and then play Dragonbane.
It always goes face.
Interesting choice
Never
here.
mind.
Okay, he just wanted to get a Griffin on the board because it's a lot of damage, and if Dusharmo doesn't have his whirlwind effects, it
Or
can push for
Scion.
quite a bit.
Yeah, Scion, but I want to leave something up.
I think
Never
he's.
mind, Inner Rage.
Oh, I thought maybe he'd use the Inner Rage to kill the Griffin. Instead, he just goes for the full clear. Still gets to keep a minion.
Yeah, well, I mean, what it's the same thing either way. I think he's left with a 3-1.
So again,
True.
well, actually, I think maybe just evasive here, possibly, or no, you could links. This is tough. I don't
Yeah.
even know how to play Highlander Hunter. Like, why am I here?
I kind of like this.
There's a lot of options here. Dragonbane hero power is a potential. Evasive worm just clearing the minion is also reasonable, but you know it dies to any invoke effect,
Yeah.
and
Evasive
Dusharmo's not
worm.
going to be afraid to trade into it. The Lynx clearing makes the rest of the things you want to do a little bit awkward, but you could drop the Dragonbane and the Battle Mage, which might
Yeah.
be his play.
Yeah.
And hope the Dragonbane
lives.
lives.
It also does
Although-
set up not Leroy, a Ziliax
So
magnetized.
we
top
know
deck.
that Devoted is going to clear up this Dragonbane right away,
Yeah. There's nothing there.
and then
Think about.
Dusharmo will just finish up with hero powering after taking the damage, so that his Battle Rage will now draw him more cards.
And honestly, my Mayanadon just needs a big draw here.
Mayanadon is quickly running out of gas, and also Dusharmo found his final invoke with Kronks in hand.
That's a really awkward draw because now you don't want to play your dragon.
You don't want to play either of the things that you can play, and there's another
But you
thing you
kinda
can't
have to,
even
though.
play at
Yeah, I was
all.
gonna say you have to play.
I
Something.
mean, Rot Nest isn't even that super great asset, but
That's fair.
you don't know what he has in his hand. And if he could see Dusharmo's hand, I think he would definitely hold up to keep it. And he
Yeah.
does opt to keep it.
Well, it all depends on how many other dragons Mayanadon is running. I don't remember. I haven't played Highlander personally in a while, so I don't know what the amount is.
Dusharmo knows he can get a full invoked Galakron very soon, going to clear off the minion, and we
Force the
probably are going to
trade.
see Kronks come down next turn.
Yep, probably. Oh my god, what a bad draw.
These are
I think
not
you
good
just
cards
play it on
for
curve.
Mayanadon in this situation.
With the
Oh,
rock-
come on now. Hello, Train.
Oh,
Honestly, this might just be a Rot Nest.
is he thinking about Libra Unleash?
Yeah, I mean, you get the maximum amount of value out of it,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
if you top deck a dragon, Rot Nest could still be good.
Well, Leroy Unleash, you keep the Divine Shield as a possibility, or you can just go Sits to the Dome.
Going for the 6.
I mean, I like it. More
This
pressure.
is definitely the best play into Dusharmo's Kronks hero power turn.
Yeah, definitely. Puts up. This is a lot of pressure.
Although
14?
risky skipper along with Acolyte could be a big problem here.
That was a
He
nice
needs to
top
draw a cheap minion,
Another
found-
cheap minion.
and he found. I mean, you still probably play the chopper and just clear off the worm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Mayanadon once again needs a big draw.
Bran here would be really nice. Hey,
Wow. qUAZ predicting the best possible card, and it comes out.
Oh man.
What a draw. And this now all of a sudden looks very, very bad for Dusharmo.
Yeah.
I trade in the Acolyte first, right?
He might want to copy the Acolyte just to draw more.
That's fair.
What now?
Although on 9 mana, he could trade in both skippers. Well, he plays Leroy and then trades the other skip. So he'd go Leroy,
All right,
then
I think the train is gone.
I think the Acolyte needs to hit. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Acolyte can hit the Bran. But we probably see Leroy, then Skipper trades, then the Bloodsworn comes out and copies the Leroy. And that's going to keep him alive.
Shield is pretty good.
Just got to make sure he trades that Skipper first before he does anything else. Yeah, there you go. And the weapon is gonna... Oh wow, I thought maybe he would tank the 2 damage. He is...
I mean,
He's trying to make sure he takes as little damage as possible.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That's
I
a
definitely.
golden Tiamat. That is beautiful.
This
You
might
guys
be
take a moment
Divine
to
Shield
appreciate
Wind
this
Fury.
artwork?
I think it is. And
Yeah.
just weave in as many hero powers as you can.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like not taking the 2 just because you are just dead to kill command no matter what here if you do. No, actually, I don't know if this deck does run kill command. But, you'd be dead to a weapon.
Okay, so Crier might... No, it definitely draws Scion, actually. It was guaranteed. And then you play the shield? Or do you armor? I think you have to play the shield.
I mean, there's no more rushers to come out, right? Because Leroy's down, Brand's down. Unless he just runs a King Crush.
Oh,
man.
Oh my goodness,
Oh
a
my God.
tracking now. And he could find the Zephyrus lethal.
Oh,
He
man.
doesn't find it. It might have
You
to
ta-
be
you could take
Feywing
evasive
for the...
and
Yeah,
Rot
so that
Nest.
you play Rot Nest and drop the Feywing as well. Absolutely.
I kind of like
Does it
weaving
hit?
hero powers here.
The worst one. Well, this is just
Oh!
max pressure to the board. And oh my goodness, what a draw. That couldn't have come at a better time for Dusharmo.
I think that might just end the game.
Interesting he chose to armor there. It makes a lot of sense. Although you might have been hoping for exactly that card, the Armor Smith, that you would have been able to drop there.
Both
But-
armor smiths.
I mean, you can't guarantee that you're drawing them, so totally
Yeah.
reasonable.
I
think
think
This
it's a
looks like
pretty
the
good
game
chance
might
that
have
you're
just
drawing
swung.
one.
This game looks like it might have just gone into Dusharmo's favor.
Yeah,
I think it
but-
actually was
Yeah,
probably the right move to punch the Drake with your face and clear the other minion.
I mean, I'm trying to think. Like, you're always dead to Zephyrus of that. I mean, I think you're always dead to Zephyrus.
Okay, well, this minion can't get buffed by Zephyrus, so that's reasonable as well.
Yeah, Bloodlust
that's a
it
really
could
good
get
pickup.
buffed with.
Boom Pistol prevents the Kronk's lethal.
That might have been enough, actually.
Yeah.
And Town Crier doesn't draw anything. Is this game over?
Wow, that boom pistol came in really clutch.
Yeah, I think the Boom Pistol just won the game.
I've had this conversation
5.
before. I hate Boom Pistol with a passion.
So yeah, the top decked Boom Pistol actually just wins Mayanadon the game. Brutal. I guess he didn't kill the dragon there with his face because, you know, he had to try to play around like a Zeph top deck or something.
I mean, I think you're dead to
But
Zeph
you
regardless,
die to
right?
that anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
That is a 6 mana draw nothing because he's out of options.
Yeah.
And also, if he hadn't armored first, he could have dropped the Armor Smith that he drew, and the Armor Smith would have been enough to win him the game too. That
Yeah.
hurts.
Man,
So Warrior going into a 0-2 hole early.
yeah.
It's fine. It just has to get past Rogue.
And it is really, I've heard people say that it isn't favored, But I don't see that at all. I crush rogues with that warrior, and I don't know. If I were Dusharmo, I would be queuing the warrior again, and he.
Well, of course.
Because this is where you reverse sweep the rogue.
What?
Hunter is frequently favored against Rogue as well, so it might still come down to 5 games. It all depends on, obviously, this first one here with Warrior against Rogue. And Mayanadon with the coin and Edwin, that looks like doom for Dusharmo.
And a flick.
Yeah, but you toss the flick, you don't keep that.
No, you don't keep it.
Wow,
Oh.
and he picks up a Pharaoh Cat and a Shadow Step. Oh my god.
This is gonna get ugly in a hurry for
I'm so sorry, Dusharmo.
Dusharmo.
I don't know how he gets out of this.
I think if I'm Mayanadon, I'd probably play the cat and then shadows. No, not even. I think you hope that he doesn't kill it.
Well, the decision is: do you play the cat on 1 and hope that it lives, so that you can Shadow Step it and play it again and coin Edwin, or do you set up for a huge turn on turn 4 where it's all guaranteed?
I like the
It'd
risk
be on
here.
turn 3, though. Oh wow, that Winged
man.
Guardian.
Dusharmo doesn't know, but if he, if
Yeah,
he played the Inner Rage, he could have saved himself from a very scary Edwin. Mayanadon might elect to not do it. No, he's going in. He's going in right now.
I know Mayanadon is the largest proponent of making the largest Edwin you possibly can as early as humanly possible.
Especially against Warrior, it is absolutely the play.
Yeah.
Although this double armor smith with the risky skipper,
There's quite a bit of armor.
yeah.
That's for sure.
You definitely do get a lot of armor in a hurry.
I don't know why the trade though, because the skipper would have killed the cat anyway.
I think it's just to get an extra armor.
Yeah, it
point.
gains extra armor.
But you gain just as much armor from the damage. Oh, all right.
Yeah,
You gain 1 extra armor by doing it that way. With the trade. Because it doesn't kill off the minion, so it still gets that reproc.
Possibly irrelevant.
So many.
so this armor could have just made this Edwin totally irrelevant.
Yeah.
But you hit him twice with it, but you still only have him at 30.
True.
Oh, okay.
A quick
it looks
disconnect and a reconnect.
Yeah, it looks like there's some very mild connection issues here.
I don't even think you play the Goblin Lackey here. No.
No. Don't like he's actually bad here.
And Mayanadon just punching away at the armor smith so that it dies
Do you-
faster.
If you're Dusharmo, do you make more armor smiths here?
I like getting the invokes
I think
going.
you always have to kill the Edwin.
Why did he hit face there?
Because it was going to die.
But I'm saying trade to the M1 instead.
Count
It
in advance here.
gains extra armor because its proc's still in act though.
Yeah, but then like your skipper stays alive. is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
he could have spared the skipper.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, the Edwin already did a whole lot of damage just in terms of Dusharmo's overall game plan and what he has available to work with. Such a scare card
Yeah.
that he had to just panic and dump everything he had. And
and
we
like-
see Mayanadon with a very full hand.
Oh, it's a pretty good draw for Dusharmo. Not this turn, but just for the future.
A damn good draw for my.
Oh my god.
Wow. Wow. And this is brutal for
And the
Dusharmo.
boom pistol.
Just everything is going wrong.
Although you do clear off a little bit of damage with the Awaken.
The only
Yeah.
thing
What
he
is
can
that
do,
saving?
yeah.
2 health.
If he wants, he could even inner rage down the boom pistol bully after punching it.
Which
Looks
is
like
what he's
that's-
electing
is
to
the
do.
plan.
The idea.
Mayanadon
And-
just saying, okay.
Mayanadon, yeah.
8 Kronks.
Gonna get the Kronks online first.
Yeah.
One invoke though, I think.
Yeah, he is holding the other one though, so he can get it charged up to draw 2. And only have to wait a turn.
And that's actually pretty good too because it allows your 3/1 to trade in.
And another invoke
Just
in
gonna drop
hand.
the Wind Guardian instead.
Wing Guardian
Well,
and
that's
face
a very
becomes
good.
the place.
Yeah, that's a very good card in this situation. I think that had to be the play.
Absolutely.
I mean, your other option would have been to Seal Fate to 6/6 and trade your 3/1 in just to set up for the.
Dusharmo did just full invoke. Or is about to, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very awkward with the health of the Winged Guardian
Yeah.
with it. You have to tank 6 damage and lose your Kronks.
And it's only deals with
And
half of
Still
it.
comes back as a 6/1.
Yep.
Yeah, this doesn't really put you in a great position, but you do get a fully invoked Galakron, which is really what you want. So there's pros and cons to this play, I think, but I think the pros are just.
Well, I
slightly
think he
outweighing the
always
cons.
plays the chopper, so he full invokes. The only problem is he just feels so bad about not sending that 6 damage anywhere, and he's debating is it worth it to go down to 17 and leave up what 6
Fine.
damage on board. He wouldn't tech.
He can fully invoke next turn instead. And still get
Full
the Galakron
Galakron
out.
next turn. That was the consideration then.
So Mayanadon could fully invoke this turn, which I believe is what he's looking at doing.
Well, he can't actually fully
Yeah,
invoke. He's one
yeah, no, he
off
can't.
of full
He would
if
need
he
another
played
invoke.
the shield.
Oh. That
But
is
this makes
correct.
sense to just get him charged up twice, get some lackeys,
Yeah. Also,
see what
gives you a
damage you
very
can
nice-
do.
Very nice value trade with the 3/1.
And you can even
Extremely good.
uh,
Yeah, pushes 6
evolve the
damage.
Kronks.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Oh no!
I wonder
my
if
God.
you. Oh, I thought maybe he'd shoot lackey his own gunspire
That'd be
just for the
hilarious.
extra damage.
Backstab it.
But
Back-
next turn he
backstab.
could backstab it and shoot it.
Oh man. That could be a surprise lethal.
And we've got 8 damages coming from Dusharmo, but with 0 remaining mana, there's no way to even kill the surviving Winged Guardian.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a 3-0,
I believe it
Really
is.
looking like
and
that.
that's going to march Dad Legend right on to the finals.
I don't think
my goodness.
Mayanadon has lethal yet.
Six is
6 plus 6
2
plus.
or it's 12.
He's
Sorry.
2 off.
Yeah.
He is 2 damage off.
Well, he has 10 damage just as burst, and then, yeah,
And then
another
he has
6
another
with a
6 with the
backstab
same
and
thing.
a lackey. So you probably just Galakron for 2 and see if you can find the lethal. But either
Yeah.
way, I don't think there's any way that Dusharmo actually wins. Whether it's
No.
he loses this turn or he loses next turn, I think he just loses.
I think he was trying to snap the gunfire.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but that's why I was saying because I
Yeah,
don't-
not even a mech.
Yeah. And like
Okay,
even
so
magnetizing
didn't
something.
want
onto
to play
that,
the
I don't-
Galakron. Surprising.
I think he's just gonna drop it.
Go wide because he can't. Because you know your opponent can't deal with a wide board.
I mean, does it really matter though? Oh, interesting.
Wow.
He's gonna cold
Passing
blood
on the
face it.
Gunspire play.
I'm a
He's
little
not seen the
disappointed.
plays.
Oh, there it is.
He still missed 1 damage though. Oh, awaken. Play awaken.
Awaken kills himself.
Play awaken, Dusharmo.
Get-
Play it.
There's
Okay, now
just
it's not
no
a
one who saves him.
guarantee.
This
You
game
take
is
the
so
50-50
over right
here.
now.
You take the 33 here.
This
There's
game
You
is-
gotta ask
There's
yourself,
no way.
I just love how we're having this conversation when this game's been over for like a year at this point.
Oh, he does.
I mean, Dusharmo's doing everything he can.
Oh, it kills one of the Scions. That is a pretty good board clear, though.
He is
Yes,
just
He did it to where
dead.
he's technically not dead.
Yeah, he's technically alive. One off.
There's just no way.
Goblin Lackey plus dagger is lethal.
Well, yeah, like I'm talking from his armor.
Just yeah, on board.
Yeah, from his
On board.
perspective.
Obviously, it's over.
So that's a 3-0 to Mayanadon, and
Yeah.
Bad Legend is in.
And
Good
just a
roll, Ron.
very frustrating sequence for Dusharmo's warrior. He almost had it. He looked like he was in commanding position, and Mayanadon out of gas with the hunter, just finding the right top decks. The Bran, the boom pistol bully, and then the rogue with the big Edwin early, running him out of his necessary cards. It just
All right.
never turned
Mayanadon's
around.
on to for the interview.
Yeah, I'll bring him in.
Yeah, I don't have
Alright.
Mayanadon on my friends list, so.
And Ron, how do you feel about facing Bad Legend in the finals
Hello.
in
Hello.
both series?
How's it going?
Oh, boy.
Well, congratulations,
Mayanadon.
Mayanadon.
Congratulations on your win.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah, thank you very much. That was, you know, it was a weird one, but we got there. There were a couple of strange games, but I felt like overall it went well for me, so can't complain.
That boom pistol bully was
Oh my
massive.
God.
He was holding
It-
and it was literally the
It
top
was.
deck that won the game.
Oh yeah, that one was insane. I was worried about that match. I was not drawing too well, and then I was like, when I got the tracking, there were like 3 or 4 cards in the deck that were lethal. Didn't get them, but I was like, okay, I still have a shot. And then I was like, okay, I can top deck Bully here or Zephyrus. Bully buys me a turn, Zephyrus gives me lethal, and like I had a couple of options, but I got the boom pistol and was able to kind of stabilize from there. But yeah, boom pistol so strong.
Yeah, it was very well played across the board. You were playing extremely well through all those games. It was interesting that in game 1, the warrior you had the Leroy Bloodsworn Inner Rage combo, and Dusharmo was 1 card off of that. He couldn't find the Inner Rage. He had lethal multiple times if it showed up, but he just couldn't find it.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that was a really tight one too. I was like holding on to it. There were a couple times where I was considering using the Inner Rage, but I was like, I might need this, and it looked like I needed it more and more. You know, you saw me overdrawing 2 cards with the Galakron there. I was like, I decided, you know, I'm going to push the 5 this turn, and then I have the 16 with the Leroy next turn and the weapon, which should get me there most of the time. But then he had enough to heal up a ton of armor. He had both armor smiths, and it made it a little bit harder. But eventually, we did get there.
Absolutely. That was really interesting because we were talking about it and all agreed it was the right play. You have to burn 2 cards there. It's
Yeah.
just absolutely like the move you need to make.
Yeah, when you have that combo in hand and your opponent's that low, like it was a tough choice to make, but I think it was the right one, and it definitely paid off this time.
Oh, and you have
Did it make you
qUAZ to
sweat?
thank, by the way, for the brand top deck.
Oh, thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That brand top that qUAZ called it. It was great. Did
Yeah,
it make you
that
sweat at all
hunter game.
whenever you drew the 4 cards and burned both of your armor smiths?
You know, I knew it wasn't going to come down to that. I realized I was like, whenever I burn it, it's the same as it was like at the bottom of my deck, so not too big of a deal. Like this is really going to come down to these next like 2 or 3 turns, and he kept getting armor just enough out of range, and I was like, okay, like keep trying, just build a board, and eventually I built a big enough board that he couldn't deal with, and then I had you know, plenty on the over the top there. Maybe should have transitioned to that earlier. I don't know, but it was just like I didn't expect him to gain that much armor. You know, I think it was only like 4 off at one point, even though he gained like, you know, 10, 12 armor. I don't remember exactly what it was, but very close. Definitely well played by Dusharmo.
Speaking of gaining a ton of armor, in the rogue match, he gained about like 50 freaking armor right at the start after you played a huge Edwin. And I thought it wasn't looking that great for you, but did you have any thoughts on that?
Honestly, I wasn't worried. When I saw that, I was like, you know what? Like this game isn't won by like this is whoever makes the biggest board the fastest. Like something that's too tough to deal with. In that like Galakron, you know, situation, it always comes down to that. It feels like so. I mean, to me, I was like, this is what he had in his starting hand. I'm not too worried. He hasn't invoked at all. He hasn't drawn at all. Like yeah, sure, he gained a ton of armor, but now it's on me. Like I'm able to tempo out, and like I have the advantage in that position. He was like almost out of cards with very few things to do, so I actually felt pretty good. Even though he did gain a ton of armor, I was like, this is gonna take a little bit longer, but I felt pretty comfortable, piloting that situation.
More reasons why Edwin is the strongest case for a card that needs a Hall of Fame so badly. Early Edwin is just such a game winner because even when we saw that Dusharmo gained a ton of armor to get out of range of Edwin beating him up over and over as an 8/8, it ran him out of resources, which was essentially a killer as well.
Yeah, exactly. I was definitely, doing some considerations there with the Pharaoh Cat as well. As like I could get an even bigger Edwin that's like going to be impossible for him to beat if I wait till turn 3. But I just felt like that matchup, you really want the tempo. There was still a chance that I could get a pretty big Edwin, and I did on turn 2, and I thought that was better. An 8/8 on 2 rather than like a what would it have been, a 12/12 I think on 3, which so maybe would have been worth considering, but we would have fallen behind the board at that point, and I was a little worried about that. So.
I think that was the right gambit. You play the Pharaoh Cat on 1, and then you just look for the biggest Edwin as early as possible.
Mm-hmm.
What's interesting, the major game winner was actually that Winged Guardian. So the Pharaoh Cat came in handy even more than a Edwin activator as a Winged Guardian generator.
Yeah, I got some good stuff off of that Pharaoh Cat. I got a 3/2 I could play, and then I was able to rush it in that one turn. It's kind of a weak turn, but he had a really good clear before that. But yeah, I mean, it definitely was pretty tight. I had some good draws there, and Dusharmo clearly not getting exactly what he wanted, and I played around what I had a feeling he had, and I think it went well. But yeah.
It should make for a spicy tavern talk next time.
Yeah, it certainly will. Part of me is hoping that this, as much as I love Dusharmo, I hope this does tilt him a little bit for his next match, because his next match could determine our my pro team's fate as well. So
I hope he shakes it off, because it determines my pro team's fate.
Well, you know what? It could go either way. I got my 1 win, so I can't be too upset if he does take it there. But I'm definitely rooting for Agent PWE, or Pee-wee, as some people call him.
And to answer Sage's question earlier, I'm very excited to see that it is my team versus Dad Legend in the Legacy Finals, right after my team versus Dad Legend in the Hero Finals. Maybe I can beat Dad Legend in one of these.
I hope not, for my sake, but I've been really wanting this championship. I've been in the finals a couple times now, so it'll be nice to go back and hopefully, I think it's going to be a really good match. We did beat you guys last time, so you guys are going to be looking for revenge for sure.
Well, once again, I don't
that
know
might
who to
move
root
you into
for.
playing against me, PR wise.
Yeah, I think I will be playing against you this time around, so it'll be fun. We'll see what happens.
Awesome.
I think last time I played against your
Ron has
monk
the
kid,
intel
right?
advantage.
Yeah, you were able to spec my match, see how I play, see how I think. Oh man,
That's right. Yeah, I
He's
just
having second
joined
thoughts
this
about this
stream
interview.
under the disguise of actually like spectating a meme match between Sage and Silver. Really, it was I want to get some intel on Mayanadon.
Yeah. No, I could see that.
It had nothing to do with the fact that I made a condition that I would be on stream if Ron casted it. Yeah, nothing.
Oh, not at all. It's all just next level planning.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, I can't complain. We made it to the finals. It should be fun coming in here against your team, Ron. And yeah, good luck to Dusharmo, but not too much luck in the next in his next match coming up.
Yeah, good luck to you in the finals as well, and everybody that's going into them. It's going to be pretty awesome. I'm hoping to get there myself next season. Tell you what, the cronies, they did their best.
Yeah, I mean, you guys had a really good run. Definitely not disappointing the cronies. I think everyone's teams here that plays Legacy, we all, I think, had some solid seasons regardless of where we ended up. So good
yeah,
job,
okay.
Most of us.
That's
I didn't want to single anyone out. I didn't want to single anyone out.
Look, you gotta just build a team and actually mean it.
You got to mean it.
You
I
gotta mean it.
I was
It feels like you memed it this time. All right.
yeah. This one was a very last minute put together, just like the Misfits iteration just before it as well. Except I had a whole off season this season, and that got me an extra game win as a legacy captain. Or match or
Yeah.
week win, I guess I should say.
Yeah. Your team's in trouble when I'm the 1 seed.
Nah, you're plenty good. I think
Yeah.
it's just you're more of a hero. You're more of a hero player, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think as long as my opponent every week is RonMexico, I'd be good in the run.
Just become
Yeah, I
the
want no part of
ultimate
that.
sub.
The ultimate sub.
My God, my secret is out. Mayanadon, if you're looking for a sub in the Legacy Finals, please don't pick Sage.
Oh my
Hey, man.
god, that's a
Hit me up.
genius move. That's so smart. He's your kryptonite. We were talking about this on Tavern Talk that there's some players that just have a kryptonite, and I feel like Sage is your kryptonite. So
This is true.
Alright. With that said, does anyone have any shoutouts for tonight?
I'd like to give a shout out to Dad Legend and Hero for
Uh,
winning the fucking championship. My
Yeah.
man, God, my boys, they did it.
Any shout outs from you, Mayanadon?
just check out Tavern Talk on Thursdays. We'll be talking about the finals and this series you just were able to watch. And then just follow me on my social stuff. General shout outs. And shout out to my team for helping me prep for this, obviously. I think we did a lot of work, especially like Icicles helped join after we beat his team last week. He decided to hop on as a coach, so he helped with a little bit, as well as Corbin, Bill Snyder did a lot of prep with me. So thanks to them specifically, but my whole team for helping out with this match.
Yeah.
Solid.
Make sure you catch us on Tuesday night, where it'll be Sage, the Big Ted, and myself as your regular host, joined by the winners of the Hero Series season, as well as do we have confirmation if we're doing awards or not?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm pretty sure we'll do awards.
Yeah.
I'll DM John Day about that right now.
Yeah, cool. Where we may or may not be doing awards. And then
Do we have
Wednesday.
Sorry, do we have any timeline on when the All-Star stuff is happening?
I believe emails are being sent out probably tomorrow.
Probably tomorrow. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, because I've already got
because-
like a group set up so we can like pick out decks and stuff. Yeah.
You,
I
you're a
was so
little
hyped for
you're a little
All-Star.
behind the ball on that one then.
Yeah.
I'm talking about it behind the ball. I got the group set up like the day that we got the All-Star stuff.
The draft wasn't even over yet, and Ted had finished making it.
Well,
I was-
then.
I was
All right,
doing
well, I
it
guess you
as
guys
the
were a
draft was
little bit
going
ahead
on.
of me on that. Yeah, but you guys didn't have finals to prep for. My team got mad at me when they figured out how hype I was for. They were like, "Focus on the finals. Quit prepping for the All Stars."
Oh my god, so funny.
And
Yeah, I
then
think that's about all we
Wednesday
have to do.
is Heart Center.
Yeah.
Yep, Wednesday Heart Center, and then we have shows every night of the week besides Monday right now, so check those out. It's been a lot of fun. We do a review of all the series. Although I guess this will be your final hero show for the season.
This is
Yep.
our final hero show for the season.
Yep.
Yeah.
Am I going to be back next season? It depends on if I have any skin in the game, I guess.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah.
That's something we can
And-
discuss off stream.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
In fact, it'd kind of be interesting to have a co-host that has no skin in the game.
Right.
They could just be totally
That'd
unbiased.
be very interesting. Yeah,
But then I wouldn't have any shit to talk.
that's true. That's
You
part
can
of the
always
fun.
shit talk Ted.
Yeah.
All right.
It's also good to maybe have an impartial host sometimes. This is definitely this whole interview. Love it, but it is very much feeling very
Drug out.
saloon.
Yep.
Where it's just chatting and hanging out, and I love it. Just
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
The full
we can
saloon
wrap it up
treatment.
then.
full saloon
Yeah.
treatment. I am into it.
Very improvisational, as we always do.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
This is why
So
we
what
like
do you guys want to
casting
talk
together.
about then? Yeah.
I actually have to eat food, so.
Oh my god. Okay.
What do you want to talk about then? qUAZ is like, actually buy.
No.
Okay,
We have,
okay.
we have 9 more minutes, guys. Come on.
9 more
Yeah.
minutes till we have a hard 10 p.m. cutoff. Yeah, that was a great series. Well done, to Dusharmo and his whole team. Good luck, Albatrosses. I think I gave him a hard time this season. I always said they were good, but because Dusharmo, we have our fun little banter. I was a little hard on them, but they had an incredible season, and I think one of, if not the toughest opponents we faced so far. So, well done to them, and thanks for some really good matches. They were super close. Like, I mean, it doesn't get closer than it did this time around. So.
No.
Oh wow! And it just got reported that Lotus Knight actually beat Zabe 3-1.
Yeah, so actually,
That was
I
huge.
got that message. No. So I got that. I saw it in my bottom right. You know how like Discord has like the pop-ups when people type in certain channels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Zabe wrote halfway through my match. He said, or it was at 9:20, so it was like after game 1 maybe. It was like lost 3-1, and he was like, Mayanadon, it's on you. So I was like, okay, I gotta put on my pants, my carry pants.
And you did. You swept.
And we got there. Yeah. So I knew partway through that it was on me. I don't know if that helped or made me a little bit more nervous, but either way, the result I can't argue with.
No.
Absolutely, yeah. Winning in dominant fashion there with a 3-0 when your team needed it the most. So can't get any better than that. Punching your ticket to the finals.
Yeah, no, definitely the way to get there for sure. I wonder. I do want to talk to Dusharmo after. I know he's not on here, but I'm curious what he expected for my hunter, because I was debating that for a long time. The Highlander worked out, but who's to say that Dragon wouldn't have been okay, or Quest or something. I was up in the air, but I
Well,
think
he did
as
keep
far as
Dragon into his warrior, I think that's a very bad matchup. So the Highlander certainly
Right.
paid off.
yeah, so the Dragon has better percentages into Hunter, and it's about the same into Rogue. So it's just, do you want the mirror to be better, or do you want the warrior match to be better? So I went with the warrior match this time around, but
See, this is why I can't talk to Ron while I'm facing his team during the week, because we just start talking strategy.
oh yeah, no, I should stop revealing.
Yeah, since we're actually playing each other, we're literally discussing
We are
strategy
actually
of...
playing each other. Let me hear more of what you're thinking. Actually, is what I'd want.
Oh, you know what? I think you should bring the demon
Vegas Hall
hunter
Druid.
that Sage brought. I think that
Yeah,
is
just
the
go back and
move.
watch the VOD and just check out my
Right,
highly
right.
competitive decks.
Bring
Oh, man,
Sage's full memes. It'll be great.
No, fully competitive. No shenanigans at all.
Exactly,
No.
that's right. I misspoke.
All
Fully
right, well,
competitive.
let's go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you everyone for joining us tonight, and Sage, Ted, and myself will
Yeah.
see you on Tuesday.
Yeah,
Yep.
and thank you, Mayanadon, for joining us for
Of
the
course.
ending, and Ron for coming in and casting, and
Yeah.
myself for coming in and casting after my match, and thank everybody for coming in and watching.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Yeah. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.